Good morning, Dr. Nicole. How are you doing this morning?
Wonderful.
Good
Thanks for having
morning.
us.
I love it. All right, before we get started, who's there like laying down now, just woke up?
This is Will. He is a service dog about to be paired, black poodle, and he's going to his forever home next month.
Oh my goodness, I just want to lay down like he's doing. That is just great right there. Well, let's get started and talk, of course, about the need for PTSD service dogs and the benefits they provide.
Absolutely. So the terrible reality is roughly 3.5 million veterans with PTSD there exist with PTSD right now in the U.S. And the good news is, as you can see, dogs are wonderful. Dogs like Will, and they reduce those symptoms of PTSD drastically. And when that occurs, wonderful things happen. These men and women are able to get their lives back. They are able to decrease their medication. They become members of their community again. They're sleeping better. Their marriages improve. Their home life improves. And so all of this is thanks to these wonderful dogs.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it costs approximately $25,000 and takes 1 to 2 years to train a single service dog. And organizations like Got Your Six, we place our dogs at no cost to the recipient. So that means that we're always looking for funding. Other organizations are always looking for funding. And because of that, only 1% of veterans are able to get a service dog.
So I just love seeing this because this is, as we said, so important to our men and women who have served our country to have a dog like this. Just give them love is what they need, and just unconditional love, which is so important. So, Doctor, let's talk about how Dog Chow is involved with helping our veterans.
Yeah, so as Nicole mentioned, the need is real, the financial investment is great, and Dog Chow is on a mission to change that. So we've donated over $1 million to wonderful organizations like Nicole's as well as others, really to help to offset the cost of training these service dogs, as well as to bring awareness to the great work that they do. We've launched a program called the Visible Impact Award, where your viewers can go to dogchow.com/service to vote on one of the 5 finalists. And these stories really highlight the great impactful work that these service dogs provide for their veterans. And for every vote that we receive, Dog Chow will donate $5 to the Association of Service Dog Providers for Military Veterans.
Yeah, I know firsthand how important these dogs are working with veterans and different people. And I think some people have to understand that they're not just a dog just for the veterans to cuddle and hold and stuff. They do a lot more. So let's explain actually what a service dog does for them.
Absolutely. So the Americans with Disabilities Act says a service dog has to be able to perform a medical task. And so at Got Your Six Support Dogs, we train our service dogs to the requirements of the individual applicant. So dogs like Will are able to alert the recipient that they're getting anxious before they might even realize they are. So this helps prevent outbursts, anger, and tears. They're also able to wake the recipient up from night terrors, either by nudging them awake or by turning on the lights. They can do what's called compression therapy, which I'm getting a huge dose of right now. And that's providing some nice weight and releasing some oxytocin in my brain and giving me a lot of comfort. They also can remind their recipients when it's time to take their medication, as well as bring them something like a cell phone in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
Or, for example, Huey, who is one of our 5 finalists for the Visible Impact Award, he can sense the chemical changes that occur in Ramon, his veteran, when he's either going to have a dizzy spell so he can get to a safe place to sit down, or if there's going to be an onset of a migraine, and help him to remember to take his medication.
Yeah, it's so amazing, these dogs and how they work with the veterans. And as you said, it's very interesting that the veterans will listen to the dog before they listen to a person, I think, because it's just comforting and the love is there, which is so important. So is there any special days we should recognize these dogs?
So not yet, but we're very, very hopeful. Right now, there is a bipartisan bill circulating Congress waiting for a vote to make September 20th National Service Dog Day, which would be just an amazing way to honor these life-saving dogs.
Yeah. All right. Nicole and Doctor, they say there's two things that don't work with children and dogs, but I'll tell you right now, watching you and the dog together makes everybody want to get involved, and that's what it's about right there. So where can we find more information?
Yeah, so to learn more, you can go to dogchow.com/service.
I love it. Well, thank you two very much, and thank you again for letting us see how wonderful this dog is with our veterans and different people. So thank you two.
Thank you.